as I'm going to pick up a scooter that I'm gonna save. We're gonna rebuild it or part it out. I'm not really sure, but either way, to me it's still gonna be saved. So I guess my camera's not gonna blend in here. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, I went and got myself another precious gem. As you can see there in the back, she's hunkered down. We're in for a couple hour drive to get back to the crib, get back to our state. We're out here in this terrible weather. It's raining. Just a quick check-in. I'm excited. All right, here we are, Flying J break. Get some gas, get some Wendy's. Put some gas in the scooter. No, I was playing. Get some old gas in. All right, let's go get our grub on. Get some energy for the rest of this drive. Grub. And I noticed this truck has this cool, let me see if I can get it in the camera. Look at that little thing, little cup holder, specifically for the debt. You can't beat that, that's pretty dope. All right, well, me and my new girlfriend, we about to head back to the crib after we fill our little tummies, Gotta get back to the state we came from. Well, I came from. Picked up my girl in a different state. Hey! All right, let's get moving. Back to the state, you know what I'm saying? I'm still eating, sorry, I didn't want to sit there. All right, we made it in all her glory. Definitely not saying she's much to look at, but she will be. It was a 96 if I'm not mistaken, so it does not have a changeable headlight. Although it looks like someone might have updated the light bulb for me already. Looks like that's tape holding that light bulb in. That's interesting. You put tape on this rather than finding appropriate screws for it. Sorry, the throttle seems to work pretty good. Yeah, there we are. That's definitely not right. Down. Went ahead and got everything off there. I did take the gas down and I put it back on. So here's the old one. How much it's beaten up and the threading is destroyed. Here's the one I'm going to replace it with. A good threading and the sides aren't all. Alright, let's see if we can get a better view. Look at that. And all that smashed, gone. Let's see if I can turn it. And yeah, you can see it right there as well. Supposed to be there. So that just shows you how much they were really falling and they were going at it. Good for them. Maybe we can fix that someday, but for right now, we got a replacement and let's move on. One, them boys was jumping on it. I don't know if you can see, irrelevant. The plastic's beaten up and yeah, of course they're both OEM struts, so they're both not the best, but the one on the right dives down immediately and the one on the left has a little resistance. The plastic's off. That's not the tire that came with it, obviously. There's that one. I just gotta get a tube for it so it stays full. There's the rear rim that is wobbly and not going to be used. Not sure where the white one is. I think it's, there it is. All right, so progress, people, progress. See, I did heat a little bit of that floorboard up. You can see the bottom piece I didn't do. I actually did it right there as it was against the wall with a torch, just to see how it would turn out. And I can't get out of the hole. There we go. Can you see it now? There's a crack at the bottom of here. I want to probably... All right, adding this clip. Granted, it's been a year or so, and I did put a little drilled a little hole at the top of the crack so it didn't run up and continue to be a bigger crack. Yeah, and then I took my iron weld at one point and went obnoxiously over it, so it kind of looks like crap, but it is what it is. Let's get this out of the way. These knuckleheads beat this up something awful. I don't know if I can turn that around my hand. There we go. Look at that chunk. Man. And then the wire stopper that's on the other side there, I hit it a couple times with my 5-pound mallet. See if I could straighten it back out and stop the rear brake wire from diving in between these two. But as you can see, that sharp part was doing a little damage there. And I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what somebody was doing, but the brake line was getting caught in between there. Is it this one? It was braking. Yeah, I think it was this one here. That's it right there. So that was no good. Drying it out. So I got some new cables up. So there's the other one somewhere. Yeah, there he is hanging down. Not sure why he's way over there like that. Okay, yep, so I'm gonna clean that up, get it back on, get this front end hooked up, and I'm still waiting on crank bearings for this guy right here. All right, you got the AF-16 case cracked open here, and yeah, now I can see why the crank was not turning around in a complete circle. So we're gonna get this out of here next, and then I guess go for that. And I'm gonna clean it up and try to get it back together this evening so it can set over the night. All right, we got our replacement parts right here. Got a stock crank, pretty good condition. And then some bearings, obviously. Not the OEM ones, but I like them, and that's what we're gonna use. So we're making moves here. It's going on that guy over there. And then, yeah, the tires over there as well. You see that. Got the purple one, but they're bent up, so I don't know if I'm gonna rock them. All right, and then the CDI prior owner had this pretty racing gadget on there. Curves your RPMs as the sticker suggests. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. This is the model that the Honda uses for their Elite. All I really know is Honda models, so I'm going to stick with this for the moment. This is a little bigger. I'm not even sure where it came from, but it's a little fatter than what the Honda has. You know, we upgraded the yellow bike to the Stage 6 Performance, so we just use the yellow bike CDI for this build. Got the tape cleaned up pretty good right here as well. I drilled a little hole right here and added a zip tie to hold it on the first time when the handlebars were crooked. So I went through here the second time around because, you know, most people do have broken headsets, or, you know, there are broken headsets. So I drilled the hole underneath and then brought the zip tie around here. Is it the cleanest? Not necessarily, but again, it's, you know, to your own discretion as the owner of your scooter to do what you need to do to put it back together. And I thought that looked a lot nicer than the zip ties going all the way around, but you'll see it one clip, and then you'll notice when the handlebars are crooked, it's up here as well, which doesn't look as clean either.